Hey, welcome back to SGS. I'm Sarge, and I'm bringing music to the front lines to you guys today. And hey, we got Brandon Hart featuring Tom Macdonald, a little bit of space trash. I haven't seen it. 3 minutes, 22 seconds long. I don't know much about Brandon other than the fact that him and Tom are friends. I know Nova's probably got her spin on this a little bit too as well. It looks cool in the background. I don't know what he's going to be talking about or anything. I don't even know what kind of genre Brandon specifically is. So we're going to find all that out. Don't kill me because I don't know, we're going to find out together though. And so anyway, with that being said, Nova, Brandon, and or Tom, please go over and show some love to them. Hey, look, you know, they're regulars on the channel in one form, shape, or way here. We like listening to the music, listening to the messages, not necessarily buying too much into left or right or any of these other political, you know, things. Just like listening to the message in the background of it, you know, and seeing what we can decipher and what we like and what we don't, and then we move on from there. So, you know, like I said, we got 3 minutes and 22 seconds of this. We're going to find out what it's about. And like I said before, go show them some love. If you like my reactions, by all means, do the same for me. I've got a shop out there. I've got memberships available, and you know, I've got a Discord out there if you guys want to connect with me on that as well. All right, enough of me chatting. Let's get into it. Even sounds like a Tom song. That's a good thing.
What if the big one came and turned the clocks back? I bet we leave some pretty good space trash. Whole thing gone in a minute flat. No more Starbucks, no more big bags, no more strip malls, just a black hole. No more blue rock that we call home. No more governments, no more politics, no more fake news, no more arguing. Oh, whoa, whoa, we looked up in my...
All right, I'm going to stop it for just a second. Just getting a vibe check. Again, remember, I've never listened to Brandon before in my life, so I really honestly had no idea what I was going to get. He sounds a little bit of country, and it sounds a little bit of rock. It's not a bad thing. Just the assessment I got out of it, the comparisons I made. But that's not a bad thing. And to be compared to somebody else, even if you're a phenomenal talent, that's not a bad thing either. But yeah, no, like so far I'm digging it. I kind of feel like already with just a little bit that I've heard, I feel like I could hear this on like even though he's singing sort of rock and country sounding, it's kind of like a little pop bop. I don't know how he did it, but all right. Anyway, let's keep going.
God, what have we done? We wasted the best thing we ever had on division and made up facts. When it's gone, we don't get it back. Be remembered on how we act. Space trash. What if the big one came and turned the clocks back? I bet we'd do anything to stop that. Whole world strong, we try to fight back. We probably do a little more than a hashtag.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to get into too far left or right with this, but like, yeah, we do a lot of things to create division amongst one another, you know, and then when we are showing support, you know, it's a lot of times it's some half-ass stuff like thoughts and prayers on Facebook or hashtag whatever, you know, like get out there and actually do more. But like what he's saying is if if the big one was coming, I bet the whole world would unite to try to find, like, if it was a big comet or something like that, you know, it'd be like an Armageddon video, you know, the movie or whatever, you know, they're out there trying to find a big giant space, you know, asteroid or, you know, something like, I think we'd do something like that versus, but maybe not. Maybe we just ignore it and put a bunch of hashtags up and then watch our ultimate demise. Who knows? Oh, man, this is great already. All right, let's keep going.
How about we get the best from our planet and send a group to the moon to diffuse all the panic and the views of the truth until we don't understand it? How about we do a little more than we're actually planning? It's just a bunch of scrap metal that we kill each other for. And your newest iPhone won't matter anymore. Oh, whoa, whoa, we looked up.
I like this part.
And my God, what have we done? We wasted the best thing we ever had on division and made up facts. When it's gone, we don't get it back. Be remembered on how we act. Space trash. Space trash. When it's gone, we don't get
thing I know for sure is that
Hey,
tomorrow
Tom.
isn't promised. Yesterday's forgotten, tomorrow could be a coffin. It could start out with a coffin spread all over the continent, or be bombs that they drop and they trying to profit from politics. Stop and acknowledge it, talk before we run out of oxygen. We were all put here to love, but we've been doing the opposite. Tell our kids it's a comet, we know damn well it's a rocket, and we got nowhere to go. We can't escape on a rocket ship, and everybody's different, but we're all made of bones. We tear each other apart when we need each other the most. We'll find out what we have in common when the whole world explodes, and nobody's right or wrong, because we'll all just be ghosts.
Hey, I mean, that's what he's saying. It's basically what I said earlier, is like we're so busy creating division, etc., instead of uniting together and actually taking care of one another, because, you know, this is all we got, man. You know, like I realize this has gone on for the inception of life, as far as on this planet anyway, but like, you think as a human race that we would evolve eventually to the point that we were smart enough to realize that this is the only life that you get, and instead of like creating division and wars and famine and disease and bombing and all these other, you know, we'd figure out how to ways to combat that together. There wouldn't be homeless, there wouldn't be healthcare issues, there wouldn't be, because again, like, it's all profit and all this other stuff during your life. I get all that. Like, I get a certain amount of, hey, well, I've got to make a living too. No, I get all that, but at the same time, it's like, you know, when you're gone, it doesn't matter. You could have affected all these lives out there, you know, in one way or the other to help them. Like, that's what I mean. Like, I realize we're all individuals, and, you know, you have your own basic needs, etc., and everything out there. I get all that. I understand it. You know, and you know, you got to have a job, and, you know, you're not just going to let people steal from you and like, I don't, you know, but I get all that. But like, you figure, like, at some point that we would be smart enough to rise above all that pettiness and eventually get back to, or get to the point where, you know, you just took care of everybody and you loved everybody and everybody had all that. But like, obviously, you know, thought processes and greed and power and corruption and way that you can lord healthcare and money and fame or whatever it is out there over people, you know, of course that's never going to happen. It's wild, man. All right, let's keep going.
Oh, whoa, whoa, we looked up, and my God, what have we done? We wasted the best thing we ever had on division and made up facts. When it's gone, we don't get it back. Be remembered on how we act. Space trash. Space trash. When it's gone, we don't get it back. Space trash. Space trash. When it's gone, we don't get it back.
Let's make sure I didn't miss anything here. No, I guess not. Anyway, with that being said, hey, look, I liked it. Never really listened to Brandon much, so I didn't know really what to expect there. I like his rock sort of country vibe that he's got going on. Tom came in with a verse, of course, and you know, just speaking out there. And the reality to it is again, and just a summary what was said earlier, is the fact that, like, I just wish we would figure it out. I wish we would figure out a way that we could all just coexist in harmony and take care of one another. But I know that's not reality. I get it. I understand it. I just wish it was different. With that being said, yeah, I mean, we're going to figure that out one day at our own demise. But we're probably all going to destroy each other with the, you know, the abilities of all these weapons and things and technologies that we, you know, that we develop over time to combat each other and do craziness, you know. I just wish we'd figure it out before then and take care of the people, because again, like you said, you know, once we're all ghosts and like we've destroyed the planet, there's nowhere to go. We'll just be space trash. Anyway, hey, look, it's Friday. This is video 2 of 2, and I've had a lot of fun, guys. I know I've been out and everything. For those that didn't know, I had some doctor's appointments, nothing, just routine stuff. VA, etc., and then, you know, we're trying to sell our home here, so you know, all that goes on with that, you know. But with that being said, hey, look, I've had fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Again, go over and show Brandon, Tom, probably Nova, some love, and if you like my reaction, do the same for me. With that being said, eat well. Be safe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.